Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2. I'm JC Proton and this is episode 12 of my fifth Let's Play series. We are continuing with the custom faction of Riftborn on endless difficulty and an endless duration game. We are picking up at turn 79 and things are picking up. It's looking really good. We're just about to the elections. We just found a whole bunch of Gossamer. There's 4 deposits on this system, 2 deposits on my home system, and there's also one over here at Soyden, which I don't anticipate colonizing that system anytime soon. But that's fantastic. We have the second resource that we need, so we'll be able to do level 3 modernizations. 2 of these deposits are on gas planets. I also have this system, which I need to be able to colonize gas planets, right? And then over here, I need to be able to colonize that gas planet. That's a really nice one, right? So that's over here. So yeah, gas planets are the next thing I'm gonna research, and we're only 1 turn from completing chameleon spaces, and that's going to allow us to greatly increase our resource income, both strategic and luxury. So currently our strategic incomes are 7.5, 4.5, and luxuries we have blue cap at 6.7 and Gossamer at 4.7. So all of that is looking good. Our populations are still kind of low, but I mean we have brought it around a lot. I mean, it wasn't long ago I was saying, man, our populations are really low. It's turned 60, and I only have 10 Riftborn and 10 sowers, or something like that. It was low, right? So we're working on getting those numbers up. Kind of prepping for the election that's coming. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It looks like the ecologists are going to stay in power right now. It looks like we're going to keep probably the same 3 parties represented in the Senate. Is what it's looking like. We'll we'll see how the election actually goes. Democracies, you don't really have influence over how those elections come out. You don't really have much influence. So anyway, we're rocking these singularities here. There's only 6 turns left on the dilation singularity that we have up on the Craver home system. They've asked me a couple of times to remove it. Of course, I've said no. So yeah, and our scouts are out here doing their scouting thing. Sent probes out this way, um, and not really finding much. Although we did find where we can get past. So these Craver systems, Cravers close borders to me, so I can't move there. But I can do something like that though. So until I have wormholes, it's looking like we're a bit constrained, which not really a big deal. I mean, those guys are halfway across the galaxy, um, so it's fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for this anyway. He has no movement left. did a bunch of, like right there, that's 5 population I added. So, I think within about, let's see, to get to 50 population, if I'm adding something like 5 population a turn, although it's not really that fast. It's more like every other turn I add one. So something like 10 turns from now, maybe I'll get to 50 Riftborn. Once I have 50 Riftborn, then I get 1/10 of the industry spent is added as influence. So, this would be an average of 76 extra influence per turn, 32, 13, 13, 11, etc. So I will be rolling in influence. Like, I will have a lot. I'll be getting 100 plus influence per turn on average. It'll vary. I think you get the influence when you actually it's when you complete whatever the thing is that you're building. So it'll be kind of bursty and fluctuate, but is going to be generating at a rate much higher than what I'm using it. So it's going to pile up. It's going to pile up, and I'll have good amounts of it. So that'll be handy for building autonomous administration. All right, so let's roll through this. Let's click next turn, and we're going to see how this goes. I think that guy's probably a goner. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to see if he gets attacked, and then if he does, I'm going to ask them to stop attacking and see if they'll stop attacking. Yep, he got murderized. Horatio did it. Okay, Horatio, how about you stop murdering my civilians?
You have offended the most perfect. As Horatio, we are most vexed.
He's so emotional. Okay, dude, what's the word?
Your offensiveness drives Horatio to anger and distraction.
Okay, then I'm going to have extra evasion when I'm... yeah. Spamming that. Okay, we got it. There we go. Alright, and we'll plot a course to get out of here. Try to escape with our lives. Okay. Academy power increased. Ooh, leveled up. All right. Let's do another science boost. Yeah. That's an easy choice.
I greet you in the name of the 4 families.
Mm-hmm. Workspace Oddity, Hunting Culture, Infinite Soldiers, Star Trekkers. Wow. They took 4 other players' lesser civilizations or minor civilizations, I think, is what happened. Wow, you talk about some thievery. Whew. Wow. Curiosity Expedition Power 2. Gun. A weak gun. Just about full. Gonna have to start shipping population out soon. It's a good problem to have. I can't help but wonder, with that number of sowers in my empire as for population, how is that going to show up in the elections? I think we might end up with the religious party being represented. I think it's possible. Okay, it's turn 80, so we got to get ready for the election. So 146. So if I did that, I could build 1 population in 2 turns. If I did that, it would be a population in 3, yeah. And that's 1 and 3. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to leave that like that. Oh, here we go. Time to ramp it up. So we're just going to run through all of our systems, and any of them, excuse me, any of them that have resources, strategic or luxury, we're going to build those to increase the rate of, yeah, to increase the amount of resources we're getting. Three. Yeah. Okay, we'll build that, then we'll build that. Then that, yeah. Because that right there will be 10 per planet, fertile or temperate. So that's where 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. After that's built. Right now it's only worth 30. Whew, that's a really nice one right there. Man, I've got a song in my head, man. Like an oldie but goodie, man. Christopher Cross sailing. Some reason, I guess I heard it when I was driving the other day. It just popped on the radio, and I was like, "Whoa, that's a blast from the past." It's been kind of drifting in and out of my head for days ever since. Oh, BA, yeah, this is way over there by the Sofunds. Yeah, all right. Cool. All right. Well, we are at 11 of 11 systems. We're maxed out. We've got this one is maxed out on population, but he's about to grow and colonize more planets in the system. So we've got 11 systems, and now so we've gone as wide as we can right now, and now we're going to try to grow all of those systems taller, right? And try to get them developed, try to get the planets colonized, try to get every planet and every system colonized that we have. And that'll happen with these atmospherics. We'll be able to get the gas planets colonized as well. Um, on this election, if it doesn't look like it's going to happen, but if the industrialists did take over, it would not be the end of the world. their industrial law would give us more income, so that would be fine, right? And we, as far as planets, so we would lose the ecology law that lets us settle on any telluric planet. But honestly, excuse me, there's one here, and one here that's left. So, and that would be that costs 6,000. I'm producing 2,600 per turn, so we'd have that knocked out in 3 turns. We'd have that knocked out in 3 turns, and that one in 3 turns, right? So, it wouldn't really be a big problem. We could get that knocked out in under 10 turns, probably. And then we just keep on rolling, right? So it's like we could take that hit in stride, and it won't really be a big problem, I don't think. So not too worried about if the industrialists win at this point, because I mean I'd still prefer to have the ecologists in charge right now, I think, but um, it's not that big of a deal, I think. So we are done with that. Let's see what we got for fleet movements. Okay, he can go do stuff. We did not spot anything out here. Nada, Nunca, Nadie, Nix 9. Okay. I'll send him down here as if he's going here, and we'll see what actually ends up happening. Okay, let's do it. Now this one should be an even more informative election map because I don't have wormholes yet. Normally I've got wormholes by turn 80. Hasn't happened on this game. Um, so the election map should show all kinds of connections in wormholes that we don't currently see on the map. All right, so that's what our map looks like right now. All right, let's do the election. Drum roll, and here we go. Here we go. Official support. I'm going to officially support the ecologists. Yep. Still going to do it. And let's see how it goes. Ooh, it's pretty close. Looks like the ecologists are ahead, but not by much. It's not by much, man. It could go industrialists taking over. I mean, it's entirely possible. Well, let's do this little thing. Where we grab a snapshot. Just waiting for that planet to rotate around a little bit more, that system, so I can get a better screenshot. Okay, so here you can see there's this connection here and this connection here. Okay, this one has a connection going over to here. You can see this also has a connection over here. So this is a really strategically important system, like these two are, and that one is. And this went to that one. And then, of course, there's these other connections over here, which are... Okay. Here we go. Let's find out the election results. Because sometimes, you know, these other little parties will throw their support behind whichever one, and sometimes it's enough to tip the balance as to who wins. Here we go. All right. Okay. Whew. Ecologists pulled out the lead. They were supported by the religious and the pacifists. The industrialists were supported by the military. And the scientists were supported by the pacifists. So the pacifists split their support between the ecologists and the scientists. Okay, we got Mineral Misers Act. Woohoo! More strategics and extra industrial production. That's a pretty good law. So it seemed like there's a wormhole connecting here, maybe? And there's one from here to here. And there's one from here to here. Whew. AA is at... Okay, he produced a siege ship. Send him up here. This guy can explore this curiosity up here. Not sure what that's going to be. A level 3 atmospheric? Radiation shield battle tactic. Okay. Okay. Already we are at 9.5, 5.5, and 7.5. Cool, I can build another spaceport. So we only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We have 4 systems that we haven't leveled up to 2 yet. Ah, cool. Cool. We got that one colonized. Let's see it, BA. So now we're going to be growing sowers. Good. And we've got, look at that, 2 and 2. That is 4 Riftborn population en route to BA. Almost there. That's going to be 6 Riftborn there, man. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm glad the sowers are the ones that are growing here. Otherwise, I kind of have my arm twisted into doing the spaceport so that I could lift populations off of there. But my food growth is still pretty small. See if there's anything cool to do with the ships. Oh yeah. We can reveal another one of these void stones. there's another one down here, right? A hot 3 subterranean. Yeah, that's voidstone. Almost guaranteed. Yep. Like, I was on my way to reveal those over here, and I thought about it. I was like, wait, I don't want to help him out. I'll do that later, after I've conquered those systems. He'll probably get to it before me, but that's fine. Yeah, I have to say that the resources over here, Voidstone and Jade Onyx, is very appealing. Not that I have anything against Transvine, but the lack of resources over here, the dearth of resources even, yeah, that lowers my interest in hitting these systems right now. And I'm kind of liking the idea of just rolling up through here, taking down the Sophons, grabbing up a bunch of these systems, crushing the Vodiani, and just having all 4 of these constellations be mine. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. So if we can get it lined up, I don't know that I think these probably won't actually. They probably won't really even come into play, because if I'm doing the blue cap and these gossamers, I want to do what's close to home. And after I get these 3 knocked out and start doing my system upgrades, I want to go ahead and research probably this one. Go ahead and get the wormholes. Seems like I might kind of need them to do some exploring out here. But also, I need 3. I need something in here. It could be this one, or it could be this one. I don't know. Maybe this wave function control. I don't really have that much happiness going on right now, so I don't know that it fully kicks in. But anyway, I need something on this tier, in this quadrant, to unlock here, so that then I can get to this one here. Because I want to be able to get the last level of curiosities. And see if I have any rare curiosity deposits that I can use that are close to home. And that's going to help me decide where I need to expand. That'll ultimately, my getting the resources I need to be able to upgrade my systems all the way is what's really going to drive my strategy. I need to be able to unlock these, get this, and then unlock 3 here and get this. And then I can do the autonomous administration. And then after that, I can actually just start raising this number steadily. And raising that will allow me to avoid the disapproval from overexpansion. And then I can just start adding systems. And then I can actually start painting the map with my color. So that's the plan. Let me just check over these fleets real quick. Okay, he's going to need to go somewhere. And he's going to go somewhere. And so is he. So, all right, I'll have to figure that out. I'm going to do that off camera and kind of just fiddle around and take a look at things. And I guess take a little break. And we will see you back in the next video. Thanks for watching. And yeah, thanks again for the comments and suggestions and the likes and subscribes. Those are Much appreciated.